Hello and welcome to Food or Die, a video series dedicated to shedding light on the mysteries of food entrepreneurship by turning the experience, research, and passion of those who have gone before into a wealth of resources for interested minds. I'm Les Rayleigh, and today we are going to explore UPCs and barcodes. That's right, folks, those stripy boxes that have been a cornerstone of world food systems for half a century. Now, anyone who's experienced a grocery store checkout knows that, like all truly awesome things, UPC barcodes involve lasers, computers, and beeps. Unlike all awesome things, they also sometimes involve a flustered grocery store clerk waving a head of broccoli over the checkout counter like some sort of brassica theremin virtuoso. But why? And how? And what does this have to do with food entrepreneurs? Well, grab your Data Logic PowerScan PTB 8300 and hold on to your quiet spaces, because we're fixing to ring this puppy up. The idea of an automated product tracking, inventory, and point-of-sale integration system was first proposed in 1932. It was a bold concept. Retailers, manufacturers, and distributors spent massive amounts of money, manpower, and trees keeping extensive ledgers of every transaction. Each day, the sales would have to be deducted from the inventory, and as we know, each time a human being touches a pen, there is the potential for a massive and expensive fuck-up. Fortunately for the careers of the guys in the green visors, 1932 technology was way behind the imagination of the food systems engineers. It took another 4 decades of trial, error, and patent applications until 1974, a system was developed that was commercially viable across a broad range of business types. This was the Universal Product Code System, UPCs. Now, there are many barcode systems out there, such as UPCE and EAN and some 2D barcodes that do some really cool stuff. But we're going to focus on the classic UPC-A since it is most common and most relevant for the food entrepreneur. The UPC-A is 12 digits that hold 3 pieces of information. The first digit is the number C system character. It tells how are you going to be selling your product. Is it by the unit, like a pack of granola, or is it irregular, like the turnip or raw chicken? The next 5 digits are your company code. This is assigned to you by GS1 after you fill out a couple of forms and give them a shocking amount of money. The 5 digits after that is the product code. These are determined by the customer, that's you, and they can be anything you want. The last digit is the check digit. The check digit is put in place to guard against a misread by the barcode scanner. The computer looks at the first 11 digits and does the following calculation. Sum of the odd digits times 3 plus the even digits, and then the last digit of that result is subtracted from 10. This gives you your check digit. If the check digit does not equal the last digit on the actual UPC, then the computer knows something is wrong and will throw an error rather than input the wrong UPC. This prevents all sorts of fun stuff from happening, like the scanner charging you for a bottle of truffle oil instead of a bag of Doritos. Truffle oil Doritos, the preferred snack of the loser elite. Now, I normally just do the check digit calculation in my head, but for those of you who need training wheels, GS1 will calculate those for you, one by one, very tediously. Or if you've got binders full of product, like this guy with 2 thumbs here, and you want to calculate like 500 columns of check digits all at the same time, I made a beautiful little spreadsheet for you. There's a link in the comments. Check it out. It was a labor of love. Me to you. Spreadsheet love. I excel at love. Okay, I'm getting way ahead of myself. UPC codes are dastardly clever, but does the average food entrepreneur really need them? Do you need them? Maybe. You are likely to need UPC codes if you are a manufacturer selling to large retailers, using a distributor, or if you plan to scale up in the future. It might be a good idea to leave space on your packaging for a UPC code, even if you don't think you'll need them right away. Now, you might never need UPC codes if you're selling directly to the consumer, face-to-face. You look at me, I look at you, I give you product, you give me money. No beeping, no lasers, right? Also, if you're constantly varying your product line, you may have no need for UPC codes. After all, if you're going to be making muffins one day, croissants the next, scones the next, and you really have no idea what you're making tomorrow, then creating a bunch of codes for all those make no real sense. Okay, so you get how UPC codes work, and you think you need them. What next? The first step is to create an account with GS1. They are the worldwide governing body of UPC codes. In fact, if you are in Canada and you get a UPC code, You can use that UPC code in the United States, or England, or India, or Pakistan, or Kyrgyzstan. The first step is to create an account with GS1. They are the worldwide governing body for UPC codes, and it's their job to make sure they don't sell UPCs to two different people. Now, this must be harder than it sounds because they sure charge you a lot of money for the service. Rather than buy a big bundle of numbers from GS1, it's tempting to purchase product codes a la carte from one of the many fly-by-night UPC retailers that weasel their way into your Google searches. Do not do this. You will not control your own company code, and that can bite you in the ass like 11 different ways. It's better to wait until you have the money and then go buy yourself some big kid numbers. Upon taking a bunch of information and your money, GS1 will assign you a company code prefix. In the USA, GS1 offers a neat online tool called the data driver, where you can input your product information like size and weight, and the data driver will spit out a UPC code and even give you a nice PNG of the barcode, so you can just have your graphic designer or put it yourself, just put it right on the label. GS1 apparently believes us Canucks can manage just fine without the all-powerful data driver. And so we have to make up a product code, calculate the check digits, the spreadsheet, and then use a third-party software to create the barcode. If you want to tie product information to the UPC code, that's extra money. This was probably why Target failed in Canada. But seriously, they had massive UPC problems. Now, once you have your barcodes in digital format, you are tantalizingly close to making the beeps with the lasers at a retailer near you. So let's talk label design. The most hipster flash label design is not going to net your customer any happiness points if it results in them awkwardly waiting for the cashier to henpeck the digits of the UPC into their keyboard because the barcode won't scan every time they buy your product. There are two main types of scanners retailers use, laser and optical. Optical scanners can scan just about anything, and they're becoming industry scanners. Laser scanners, however, are still very common, and they're a little bit picky. They need some considerations. Now, the barcode does not have to be black and white. It can be black on any lighter color, anything except red or transparent. If it is bouncing to a red laser, then you're good. The barcode can be stretched a little bit without losing reliability. 80% smaller and 200% bigger are the recommended doses. The quiet space or blank area on either side of the stripy bit must be kept free from encroaching graphics or lettering. The scanner needs this space to know when to start and when to stop paying attention. It is better to scale down a barcode completely than to trim off some of the top. The scanners are reading in one dimension, and if the barcode gets a haircut, then the scan line will have a higher chance of being too slanted to read the entire code. As long as you follow those basic guidelines, your product should fly through the checkout just as quickly as I know it'll fly off the shelves. Now go get them, Tiger. If you like this video, then please subscribe. In the comments, we will be doing all sorts of cool resources for food entrepreneurs. And leave us a comment, let me know what I think. Let me know if you think that I am full of crap. I love those comments. Those are my favorites. They help me grow as a person. Thank you. Food or Die is made possible by viewers like you and our awesome sponsors like Wishing Treats. Go to wishingtreats.com to find out more.